It was hard. It was always hard, but I knew what was hard now will become easier later on, and that's exactly what happened. So all my businesses, maybe there was a point where I was making 30 grand a month net. It was coming.
Hi, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at this video by this content creator that claims that this is the laziest way to make money online. I'm going to pick apart this video to give you my thoughts and experiences on how to make money online. I often talk about people that are looking for the laziest way to make money online will actually quit when things get hard. So I'm gonna take a look, see what he says, and tell you if this is real, if it's not real. Let's go ahead and take a look.
One of the hardest things when it comes to making money online is when you spend all of your time writing things like, oh, how to make money online. You look at all these opportunities that are very cookie cutter. So normally what happens is they will eventually get more and more difficult as more and more people know about it. For example, I remember the first time I made.
So one of the things that I want to point out right off the bat is that making money online is very simple. And one of the problems that people run into when they first get started trying to make money online is trying to just directly implement what people are telling them. They'll watch all of these YouTube videos. And for example, I have a YouTube video that shows people how to get started with the Bluehost affiliate program. Someone will take that video and they will try and replicate it word for word or for step, and they won't get the same results. And they will believe that affiliate marketing is a scam and that affiliate marketing doesn't work. What you have to do in the beginning is you have to learn and then implement with your own spin and with your own take on it. All too often, people just want to take something that's been given to them and just implement it right away and expect the results to happen. You're going to have to be a little bit innovative. You're going to have to hear and see what people are telling you and put a unique spin on it so that it's truly your own and that you're not just replicating somebody else.
Doing that alone, I started making $100 a day profit as a broke college student, living off of the dollar menu diet and the Taco Bell diet. Again, it's very easy to go out and make money online.
So I disagree. Well, I agree and disagree. Making money online is easy. There are thousands of ways that you can make money online. You can do surveys, you can do Amazon Mechanical Turk. Those are going to pay you pennies on the dollar. So from that aspect, yes, it's easy to make money online. However, it's difficult to build a business that's going to pay you. Now, the difference between making money online and having a business is simply this. When you make money online, you're going to make it here and there. You're sporadic. You might make $50 one day, $0 the next day, $100 2 days from now. When you have an online business, that business is working whether you're working or not. When you make money online with surveys, the only time you're making money is when you're completing those surveys. When you have an online business, that business is working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're sitting in the lazy river like I was a few weeks ago, whether you're playing t-ball with your son, teaching your son t-ball, or going to gymnastics practice. My online business pays me 20 hours a day. So there's a difference between just making money online and having an online business. And my goal is to teach you how to create an online business and not just to make money online, because you're basically trading one job for a second job.
There was so much times where like I just didn't like working a job or going to school or doing all these things. And I was like, I just want freedom. I didn't care about making millions of dollars. I didn't even care about traveling around the world at this time. I was like, if I could just.
So this is a very important thing to point out. For me, the real benefit of making money online is having that freedom. I have the freedom to be in drop off and pick up line for my kids. I have the freedom going to grocery store at 10:30 in the morning because it's less busy. I get to shop with Edna and Harold and Agnes, the old people that are pedaling through the aisles, instead of having to go at Saturday when it's the most busiest, fighting all the traffic and standing in line. That's the freedom that I'm afforded by having an online business, something that's paying me even while I'm not working. And that's one of the real benefits. It's not just the money that comes in, it's the money that comes in and I can do stuff that I want to do. One of the things that I remember growing up was my dad was always too tired. He was too tired to play catch. He was too tired to do other things because he worked third shift. And I told myself I didn't want to be in that situation where I was too tired to be there for my kids. And now I've been to every soccer game of my son. I go to gymnastics practice. Like I said, I'm teaching my kid t-ball. And this is all done like after school when other parents are too tired and they're drinking coffee just to keep going.
So I literally jumped from opportunity to opportunity to opportunity. I did this eBay thing, and obviously it starts getting harder.
So here's the other thing. He didn't quit when the first thing didn't work. Oftentimes, I run into a lot of people that just tried it and then it didn't work for them, so they stopped or they quit or they felt like it's too hard. You have to keep going until you find something that works for you. I tell you all the time that any online business model can work. You just have to find one that works for you. I have people that join my membership and they realize that affiliate marketing isn't for them, but dropshipping works very well. I wish those people the best, and I'm happy that they found something that works for them. So keep going until you find something that feels right and it feels logical for you.
But then what happened? The Chinese came. And one of the things that you never want to do in business is go against the Chinese. They will destroy you. They will penny pinch you. They will go ahead and price match you. They will have a price war with you and you cannot win.
This is why I like affiliate marketing, because you don't have to fight with other people. You don't have to fight with product owners. You don't have to worry about pricing and all of those other things. You don't have to worry about your business essentially disappearing overnight. You don't have to worry about customer service and negative reviews. You simply can go out and find a good product that's already in the market, that's already being marketed, that's already has traffic, and you can create content to send traffic, send customers to that product. So for example, I'm talking to you on a Canon M50 Mark II, and people already know that this is a good camera. If I wanted to, I could create content to send people that are already interested in Canon, which is a name brand company, to this camera. And people buy the camera that they're already interested in. I get paid a commission. I don't have to worry about testing to see if people are really interested in this thing. I have to worry about some of the negative aspects of Amazon FBA or even really drop shipping.
This making money online idea that was easy in the beginning, that was now harder later on. It seemed like a pretty natural phenomenon. A fast way to make money online, but through time it gets more difficult. Why? Because everyone else gets into it. It's kind of like the gold rush, where the first movers make the most money. So when it comes to making money online, sometimes you literally have to be the first mover.
I disagree. And again, one of the biggest things is he's talking about where you have to continuously worry about physical products and shipping and inventory and all that stuff. For affiliate marketers, you just create content. And I don't believe in oversaturation and competition in affiliate marketing, because there are new products that come aboard every single day. There's something that's going to come out next month that can help a group of people because someone's already done the research, and you simply will create content for that new product. I point out all the time, there's a thing called a Mac Studio, Apple Mac Studio. It's a desktop for Apple users, basically. And a year ago, there was no such thing. And now that there's this thing out there, that people already love Apple, they already trust Apple, so they're going to like this product. I can create content sending people to this Apple product that they already know, like, and trust. Also, Apple's going to be marketing this product. They're going to be doing their own stuff to drive traffic and drive interest. And so I can piggyback off of that interest and be successful. And you can do this too. The stuff that you're buying, that you purchased, most likely there's been some marketing component that has driven you to that product. And you can turn around and do the same marketing because there are literally millions of people. And again, that's the benefit of piggybacking off of established brands, proven products. Apple already has a great name and a great brand and great products. I can piggyback off of that and be successful. Just look for new products.
I caught a trend where it was like easy to go and start an e-commerce business. And I just lived my life after that. And obviously I knew that the goal about making money in the beginning.
So trends are an important aspect or an important component of being online. And one of the trends in the very beginning was TikTok, but you're going to see new trends pop up every day. And the more you're online and you're paying attention and you're creating content, the quicker you'll be able to see trends pop up and you'll be able to capitalize on them. Also, if you're brand new to the market, trends are a great way to get up and running and get started. So don't feel like you've got to be this established brand. Just look for new trends because there's something new that's going to happen. Oftentimes the news is going to tell you what's trending. For example, the past 2 weeks, Bud Light has been in the news. Passport Bros has been in the news. Find ways to capitalize on that stuff and you can be successful.
But I know deep down, I need to go and build some type of brand for myself. Why is that?
So branding is important. It is a double-edged sword though, because Mike is this original content creator. He can't leave his brand. He can't sell his brand. So there's pros and cons to each. Again, with me even, and branding was important because in being your person, being who you are and all of that stuff is very important because people like to connect with you. When you show up on camera and you say, hey, my name's Alston Godbolt, they feel connected to you. They resonate with you. However, I couldn't take a week off and let Joe down the street take over for me. You would say, who the hell is Joe? And why should I trust Joe? I trust Alston. I don't trust Joe. So there are pros and cons to each. One of the pros of having your own personal brand or brand is Whenever you create something new, people are going to buy it because they trust you. They like who you are. They like what you represent and who you stand for. So that's a huge benefit, so that you're not always starting from zero when you create a new product or service. But the drawback is you really could never leave. For example, last week or 2 weeks ago, when we were on vacation, I still scheduled uploads on this YouTube channel because I didn't want people to wonder where I went, or I didn't want to lose my place in the algorithm.
But I want to go to build a personal brand to be an extension of my personal values. Why is that? Because it's like, why not? Like, why not? Do you understand that I've met people that
your personal brand has to be who you are, because eventually, if your personal brand isn't who you are, you come out as a fake. And we're seeing that. It's funny, we'll see it on TikTok or other social media platforms, is people have been pretending to be someone for so long, and then the truth comes out and they just fall off a cliff. For example, the guy Liver King, who claimed to be all natural, he built a personal brand on being all natural. And when it turned out that he wasn't all natural through people leaking documents, you haven't heard from him since. He lost millions of dollars. He's getting sued. And that's why it's so important you have to be your true authentic self with your personal brand, or else eventually people are going to find out.
it'll also make you the coolest person in the room. It'll also allow you to attract a good love life. It'll also attract you really good business partners.
Having money basically makes you who you really are. And, as a person that's done fairly well online, if you are a shitty person, being able to make $100 online is going to still make you a shitty person. So if you have no values, morals, ethics, beliefs, having more money isn't going to make you more appealing in love and relationships. You're just going to be able to flaunt that you have a bunch of money, and you're still going to be the exact same person as who you are or what you've been. You just might be a more shittier version of that.
But when you actually get to $100 to $1,000 a day, you need to focus on a personal brand, because your values, who you are, you essentially get paid to become a better version of you. Just imagine that. How you make money online is you become the best version of yourself.
One aspect that he's missing out when it comes to being a personal brand is the component of continuously learning. Just because you're making $100 to $1,000 per day does not mean that you are done learning. You have to continuously learn more skills, tips, tricks, and tactics, or you're going to be stuck. You're going to plateau. And that's one thing that I don't think that I realized is when you start making $100 per day online, that's a very different skill set than making $1,000 per day online. It's a very different skill set than making $2,000 per day online. And once you realize that, you'll realize that you need to invest more time, energy, and money into learning what it takes to get to that next level. So you can make $10 per day online, but it's going to look and feel much different than $100 per day. Now, I'm not telling you to run out and buy a course. What I am telling you to do is that you'll have to learn which skill sets you need to get to that next level, and then you have to maybe try doing it yourself, and then realize once you can't, you're going to have to find a good mentor that's going to help you get to that next level, because there's always a next level, and there's always someone that has done it before, so that can help you get to that next level maybe a little bit quicker.
Because a lot of making money online ideas are very easy to begin with, but they get harder and more difficult to make more money through time. Why? Just because competition. Just think about this.
I disagree with that. Once you get yourself established, let's say you start a blog or a YouTube channel, and you have created videos for 6 months. You have 6 months of backlog. You should A, learn what works with your analytics. B, you should have a better understanding of how to create better content, and you're going to have a leg up on the people that are just getting started. So I don't necessarily agree that it gets more difficult. What may get difficult is the ability to scale it with regards to, you have to maybe put a team in place. You might have to have an additional person or two. So I don't necessarily agree that it gets harder with time. I think it would get more difficult if you are trying to scale on your own. That becomes a challenge, but I don't necessarily agree that it gets harder over time.
What is easy in the beginning becomes harder later on. But in vice versa, it's exactly.
I think it's the exact opposite, actually. I think it is very difficult in the very, very beginning to make any money. And then once you've gone through the experience of making your first dollar, you know what it took or takes. And so you just need to go back and replicate that thing multiple times so that you can do what you want to do, which is make $100 per day. So I actually kind of disagree. I think the first dollar is much harder than your first $1,000 because you know what it took to get the first dollar. You just need to replicate yourself.
Because here's the funniest thing, all the insecurities that you have are actually $1 million opportunities. That is essentially how you live the best life, by taking all of your pain and turning it into money. Why do you think you like certain movies? Why do you think you like certain TV shows? Why do you like Marvel movies? Why do you like anime? Why do you like cartoons? You have this guy where the entire world was against him. He was weak. He was a loser.
He is right to a point. What I did to get started making money online, my first online business, was a blog about security cameras that came about because people were walking around my house. And I figured, hey, if I'm having this issue, there are literally millions of people having this issue. So you don't necessarily have to try and monetize your insecurities. What you can monetize is things that you have gone through, experiences that you have gone through. So don't think that you have got to go write down all of these insecurities to monetize them. Think about problems that you've solved. That's a better way to go, actually, is to think about the problems that you've solved and now go solve them for other people. Because again, you don't have to be an expert. One of the people that I coach said, hey, I don't feel like making video because I'm not an expert. And I told her, you don't have to be an expert. You just have to be able to share and relate and communicate things that you've learned in a certain area. And that's what I encourage everyone to do, is to share, relate, encourage people in a certain area, a certain niche. Teach them something. Teach them a solution. I let them know that, hey, look, I've gone through this exact problem that you've gone through, and this is what I found to be the solution. And anybody can do that. So I don't really know that you need to monetize your insecurities, because it seems like a great way to set yourself up for failure unless you have moved past those insecurities. But, so far, I think he's given okay information. One of the issues that we run into is a person that has been just a content creator for a long time tends to become out of touch with what's really going on at the surface level, unless they're actually doing it, unless they're going out and they're creating affiliate content, unless they're going out and doing the drop shipping and things of that nature. It's easy to lose touch as to what's going on at the ground level, people that are just getting started. And so, he's got some good points, but overall, and I'll link the original video in the description, overall, the process to make money online is simple. And we never found out the laziest way. I guess he's talking about a personal brand. But making money online is simple. It's not easy. It's simple. Identify one problem, identify one solution for that one problem, and create content around that pairing. And then you can be successful. And then if you want, you can do a personal brand. You don't have to do that, but it's relatively as easy as that. If you want to get started with affiliate marketing, I have included a few free affiliate marketing planners to help you plan and organize your affiliate marketing business so that you can make more money online. Click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbold.com/start to download your free planners today. Watch this video next because YouTube says it will help you grow your online business.